Box alarm, engine 50, engine 58, engine 60, ladder 23, squad 6, chief 3, chief 8, box alarm, Schoenherr, East 7 Mile. Fires reported in a dwelling. Squad 6 en route.
6 on the way.
Squad 6 en route.
6 en route.
6 en route.
Engine 60 en route.
Engine 60 en route.
Ladder 23 en route.
Ladder 23 en route.
58 en route.
Engine 58 en route. Box alarm. Companies responding. Fires reported in a dwelling at East 7 Mile and Schoenherr. East 7 Mile and Schoenherr. We have no address. Chief 3, you're due.
Chief 3 en route.
Chief 3 en route. Show all companies en route to the box alarm. Box alarm, engine 32, engine 41, engine 52, ladder 31, squad 3, box alarm, 4845 Marlborough. 4845 Marlborough between East Forest and East Warren. Squad 3 en route. Fires reported in the dwelling.
32's en route.
Engine 32 en route.
41's en route.
Engine 41 en route.
Squad 2's en route.
Squad 2 en route.
46 en route.
Engine 46 en route.
Chief 5's en route.
Chief 5 en route. We show all companies en route to the box alarm. Chief 1, Chief 6 and our responding companies. EMS requested for standby. Engine 9 en route.
50's on the scene, stretching on dwelling, part 3 plus 1, passing command.
Engine 50 on the scene, stretching on the dwelling, part 3 plus 1, passing incident command. All companies responded to the box alarm. Schoenherr and East 7 Mile. Fire scene 3 for Chief 3. Engine 50's on scene, stretching on the dwelling. Box alarm, engine 1, ladder 6, Chief 7, East Forest and Crane. Fires reported in a dwelling. Chief 7 en route. Other company calling.
Engine 60, part 3 plus 1.
Engine 60 on scene, priority plus 1.
Engine 52 stretching on dwelling, part 3 plus 1.
Engine 52 on scene, stretching on the dwelling, part 3 plus 1. All companies responded to the box alarm, 4845 Marlborough. Fire scene 6 for Chief 6. Engine 52 is on scene, stretching on the dwelling. Box alarm, engine 1, ladder 6, East Forest and Crane. Fires reported in the dwelling.
Ladder 6 en route.
Ladder 6 en route.
3 on scene, part 4.
Ladder 23 on scene, part 4.
Engine 1 is en route.
Engine 1 en route. Show all companies en route to the box alarm, East Forest and Crane. Fires reporting the dwelling. We have no address. Chief 1, Chief 5, Chief 7 and our responding companies. EMS requested for standby. Ladder 31 scene.
Engine 41 is on the scene, 3 plus 1.
Engine 41 on scene, part 3 plus 1.
32 is on the scene, part 3 plus 1.
Engine 32 on scene, part 3 plus 1.
58 on the scene, part 3 plus 1.
Engine 58 on the scene, part 3 plus 1.
Squad 16, part 4.
Squad 16, part 4.
Chief 3 on the scene. We have a fire in the dwelling, holding all companies. Squad 6 will be my RIT team officer. Ladder 23 is my safety officer.
Also, ladder 23 will be your safety officer.
Squad 2's on the scene investigating.
Squad 2 on the scene investigating.
Engine 30 en route.
Engine 30 en route.
Chief 4 is en route.
30, engine 53, engine 59, ladder 25, squad 1, Chief 2, Chief 4, box alarm 20074 Fenmore between Fargo and Trojan. Fires reported in a dwelling.
Chief 1's on the scene.
Chief 1 scene.
Squad 3 on the scene, part 4.
2 en route.
9 scene, part 3 plus 1.
Engine 9 scene, part 3 plus 1.
Chief 6 is on the scene, assuming command. Squad 3 is going to be my RIT team.
Chief 6 on scene with incident command. Reporting squad 3 will be your RIT team. RIT team in place at 0352 hours.
Squad 1 en route.
Squad 1 en route.
Chief 1 is central. My fire is at 4845 Marlborough. Chief 1 has it.
Just reporting the dwelling.
Central 59 en route.
59 en route.
Chief 4 is en route.
Chief 4 en route. We show all companies en route to the box alarm. Chief 2, Chief 4 and our responding companies. EMS requested for standby.
Squad 2 to Central, we see nothing. We're going to make it the false alarm, dispo 622.
Chief 5, Squad 2 is reporting a false alarm.
Central, engine 1 on the same, part 3 plus 4. I'm part 3 plus 1.
Engine 1 on scene, part 3 plus 1.
Ladder 6 on the scene, part 3 plus 1.
Ladder 6 on scene, part 3 plus 1. Chief 5.
Chief 5, leave the incident with Squad 2. Pick up the rest of the company. Chief 5's in service.
Chief 5 leaving the incident with Squad 2, picking up remaining companies. Chief 5 in service. Squad 2, we have you in service. 622. Chief 7, engine 1, engine 9, engine 46, ladder 6, you make 1 service.
46 on the team, 46 in service.
Engine 46 on scene and in service.
Ladder 6 in service.
Ladder 6 in service.
Chief 7's in service.
7 in service.
Engine 1 is in service.
Engine 1 in service.
It's going to be my safety officer.
Squad 1 on the scene reporting smoke showing. First engine will be stretching.
Squad 1 on scene reporting smoke showing. First engine will be stretching. All companies responding to the box alarm 20074 Fenmore. Fire scene 4 for Chief 4.
Stretching on a dwelling. Passing command. Chief on arrival.
Engine 59 on scene stretching on the dwelling. Passing incident command to the next arriving company.
Scene 4.
Chief 4 on scene with incident command. Still alarm, engine 46, you're doing a still alarm, 7909 McClellan between Harper and Peter Hunt. Where's the vehicle on fire? Engine 46 en route.
Chief 4, Central Chief 4 is reporting I have a fire in a one-story dwelling. My address is 20075 Fenmore. I have engine 59 a stretch. Officer of Squad 1 is my safety officer.
I'll be your safety officer.
Engine 30 on the scene, part 3 plus 1.
Engine 30 on scene, part 3 plus 1.
Engine 53, part 3 plus 1. We're on scene and we're backing down.
Engine 53 on scene, part 3 plus 1, backing down.
Chief 3 reporting my fire is under control. Continuing to hold all companies.
Chief 3 reporting your fire is under control, holding all companies. Chief 8 scene. Ladder 25 on scene, part 4.
Chief 4 Central 53 is on my scene. Engine 53 is going to be my RIT team. Also, I have EMS.
Chief 4 reporting engine 53 is on scene. Engine 53 be your RIT team. RIT is in place at 0359 hours. You have EMS on scene.
Central Engine 46, we have a vehicle in the driveway extended to the house and it's the box. 46 on the team's direction.
Engine 46 on scene reporting a vehicle on fire, extending to the dwelling, requesting the box alarm.
Central, this is Engine 9. We're at Mac and Mount Ida. You want us to respond?
Affirmative. Engine 46, you're on Holcomb, West Cross Street. You're reporting 2 dwellings within the commercial assignment.
Central is Peter Hunt. Peter Hunt and Holcomb.
Engine 46 reporting Peter Hunt and Holcomb. Box alarm, ladder 6. Peter Hunt and Holcomb. Ladder 6 en route.
Central Engine 46, we got occupied dwelling people inside.
Engine 46 reporting occupied dwelling, civilians inside. EMS is also en route. Chief 2 on scene, assuming safety officer.
Central Engine 46, we're dumping our monitor. Have the next engine prepare to stretch.
Engine 46, you're dumping the monitor. The next company will be prepared to stretch.
46 going into rescue mode.
Engine 46 in rescue mode. Peter Hunt and Holcomb. Peter Hunt and Holcomb. To Squad 4. Peter Hunt and Holcomb. Engine 46 is on scene, stretching on 2 dwellings, 1 occupied, civilians inside. Engine 46 is in rescue mode. Second arriving engine, be prepared to stretch. Second arriving engine, be prepared to stretch. Squad 2 is en route.
Chief 4 Central, I have Chief 2 on my scene. My safety officer is in place.
For reporting, you have Chief 2 on scene. Your safety officer is in place. For Chief 7, Peter Hunt and Holcomb. Peter Hunt and Holcomb, engine 46 is on scene, stretching on 2 dwellings. They're in rescue mode. They have civilians inside the dwelling. Squad 4 is en route. Chief 7 en route.
And 35 is en route.
Engine 35 en route.
Central Engine 46. The house on the left side, people are out. The house on the right side, there's people in it.
17 en route. Engine 46 reporting the house on the dwelling on the right has civilians inside. The dwelling on the left, civilians are out. Box alarm, Hamtramck, engine 1, ladder 7. Peter Hunt and Holcomb.
Ladder 7 en route.
Ladder 7 en route.
This is Chief 4, making progress. Primary search is negative.
Chief 4 reporting you're making progress. Primary search is negative. Box alarm, Hamtramck, engine 1, Peter Hunt and Holcomb. Traffic engine 1 around. All companies responding to the box alarm. Peter Hunt and Holcomb engine 46 is on scene, stretching on 2 occupied dwellings. The dwelling on the right has civilians inside. The dwelling on the left, civilians are out. Fire scene 5 for the box alarm on Peter Hunt and Holcomb.
Squad 2's on the scene, Power 4. Squad 2 has command to the arrival of the chief.
Squad 2 on scene, Power 4, you have incident command to arrival of the chief.
3+1.
Power 6 on scene, Power 3+1.
Reporting progress.
Reporting you making progress. Scene. Assuming incident command. 7 scene.
Engine 9 on the scene, Part 3+1.
9 on scene, Part 3+1.
Chief 5, Chief 7 will be my safety officer.
Chief 5 reporting, Chief 7 will be your safety officer.
Report, and I have 2 dwellings, fire in both dwellings, holding all companies.
Dwellings holding all companies.
On.
17 on scene, Part 3+1.
There's 7 on the scene, Power 4.
7 on scene, Power 4. Chief 5, do you have an address, Chief 5?
Chief 5 has 6665 Holcomb.
6665 Holcomb.
Chief 4 to Central. I'm picking up Chief 2 as my safety officer.
Chief 4, you're picking up Chief 2. Chief 2, you may go on service on orders of Chief 4.
Chief is in service.
Chief 2 in service.
The fire is knocked down. Crews have overhaul right now.
Chief 4 reporting your fire is knocked down. Companies are overhauling.
Red Chief.
Your routine has been placed at 0412 hours. 5 engines, 2 trucks, 2 squads.
Ham Traffic Engine 1 on scene.
Cam Traffic Engine 1 scene.
Me reporting my fire is knocked down. I'm going to be releasing Chief 8.
Chief 3 reporting your fire is knocked down. You're releasing Chief 8. Chief 8, you make 1 service on orders of Chief 3. Chief 8 in service.
Hold all companies for extensive overhaul.
Chief 6 holding all companies for overhaul. Putting your fires under control.
Chief 5, Engine 9 is going to be my red team. I'm going to put Squad 4 to work.
Chief 5 reporting.
Negative.
6 reporting your primary search is conducted as negative.
203 is on the scene of Chief 5's fire.
203 on scene, Peter Hunt and Holcomb.
Chief 1 to Central. Legal hookup. DTM. Respond to this fire.
Chief 1, repeat your transmission.
Chief 1 to Central reporting an illegal hookup. DTE respond to this location.
Chief 1 requesting DTE for illegal hookup. Chief 5 reporting you making progress.
Central Chief 3 reporting my fire is out. Primary secondary search has been completed. Pick up 5. Release EMS. Chief 3 is in service. I'll be leaving the disposition with Officer Ladder 23.
Disposition with Ladder 23. Chief 3 is in service.
Chief 5, I'm picking up Chief 7. 203 will be the safety officer on the scene.
Chief 5, you're picking up Chief 7. 203 will be your safety officer. Chief 7, you make 1 service on orders of Chief 5.
I have to make my way out of this scene.
That's received. Chief Central advised.
Chief 5 reporting fire is under control, holding all companies.
Chief 5 reporting your fire is under control, holding all companies.
Central Chief 7's in service.
Chief 7 in service. Chief 5 reporting your fire is 29 plus 6.
Reporting my fire is out. Continue to hold all companies for overhaul. I'm releasing Chief 1. I'm assuming the role of safety officer.
Chief 6 reporting your fire is out, holding all companies for overhaul. You're picking up Chief 1. Chief 6, you're assuming the role of safety officer. Chief 1, you make 1 service on orders of Chief 6.
Chief 4 is reporting my fire is out at 20075 Fenmore. Primary secondary search has been completed. It's negative. Chief 4 is releasing EMS. Chief 4 is in service. Lead the disposition with Ladder 25. Companies are entitled to a 20-minute rehab.
25 will handle the disposition. All companies on the box alarm entitled to a 20-minute rehab. Chief 4, we have you in service. Chief 1 in service on orders of Chief 6.
Chief 5 reporting primary search at 6671 Holcomb. Basement, first floor, second floor, negative.
First floor, second floor is negative. 667 Holcomb.
6671 Holcomb.
6671 Holcomb.
Primary secondary search at 6665 Holcomb is negative.
Fire report primary and secondary search at 6665 Holcomb is negative.
Overhaul.
At 4845 Marlborough, vacant dwelling.
Marlborough, vacant dwelling.
Fire at 19165 Schoenherr out. All areas searched by evidence. The thorough overhaul has been completed. Letter 23 in service. Info 111. All areas have been cleared for hotspot evidence. The thorough overhaul has been completed. Letter 23 in service. Info 111.
Operation has been conducted. All areas checked for hotspots and evidence. Ladder 23 was at vacant occupied.
Vacant.
Ladder 23 reporting a vacant dwelling. We have you in service 111. We have you out of service rehab. Piedmont and Whitlock. It's reported as a 30-year-old male unconscious down next to a black truck.
Engine 55 en route.
Engine 55 en route.
Engine 50's in and out.
You en route to what location?
Engine 50's in service, out of service rehab.
Engine 50, we have you in service, out of service rehab.
Central 58's in service, out of service rehab.
Engine 58, we have you in service, out of service 30-minute rehab.
Out for rehab.
56 in service, out of service rehab.
60's in from the fire out for rehab.
Engine 60 in service, out of service 30-minute rehab.
Investigating.
Engine 55 on scene investigating.
Central Chief 6 is releasing EMS.
Chief 6, you're releasing EMS.
Reporting my power is 17+3. Fire has been extinguished. All companies are entitled to a 30-minute rehab upon line pickup. Primary and secondary search completed. All clear. Chief 6 is in service.
6 reporting the fire has been extinguished. Your final power is 17+3. All companies entitled to a 30-minute rehab. Primary search has been conducted. Ladder 25.
Fire at 20075 Fenmore is out. Primary secondary search performed. All areas checked and cleared for hotspots and evidence. Ladder 25 in service with a disposition of 111 out for 20-minute rehab.
Ladder 25 was at vacant occupied.
That home was under construction, Central, so I'm going to say occupied.
Ladder 25, you reporting the fires out. 20075 Fenmore. Thorough overhaul and operation has been conducted. All areas checked for hotspots and evidence. Disposition 111. Ladder 25, we have you in service, out of service rehab.
Central 59 in from the fire out for rehab.
59 in service, out of service 20-minute rehab.
Engine 30 here for the fire out for rehab.
Engine 30 in service, out of service 20-minute rehab.
In and out.
51 in service, out of service 20-minute rehab. Engine 33 en route to the medical call with EMS 2060 Sharon. 2060 Sharon between Mandel and West Verner in apartment number 200. It's reported a 60-year-old female that's dizzy, not alert.
Service from the fire, out of service rehab.
Engine 53 in service, out of service 20-minute rehab.
Up 203. 6665 Holcomb and 6671 Holcomb is all clear.
Reporting 6665, 6671 Holcomb. Secondary search is all clear. 203 in service.